seems to be right in my face. I'm heading out to the Nature Coast today, which is basically the northwest kind of coastal area of the peninsula of Florida, and that's the plan for at least a couple more hours. It's gonna get chilly tonight. The high today was in the 90s, mid to upper 90s. It's late May here in Florida, and that's generally the average temperature, but the temperatures have been real low, so they're dropping quickly. They're down in the 50s, upper 50s and lower 60s in the overnight hours, and that kind of makes road cruising at night kind of difficult here at this time of year. And that's really because the high pressure systems that are pushing through right now, and there's not a lot of cloud cover and humidity holding in that warm air. So either way, I'm gonna head out. There's usually a little bit of a crepuscular activity at this time of year when that happens, so we'll find some things. See you guys out there. I bought a sandwich at the gas station. It was completely frozen. I don't know why I'm eating a gas station sandwich, but I was really hungry. There was nothing else, but it is frozen, so I'm having it warm in the sun on my dash. I've eaten some of it. I've eaten around the frozen middle part. Still driving, heading west into the sun. Oh, and I also want to give a shout out to Mike Pingleton, my good buddy Mike. He has got a podcast, which I'm sure everyone has heard of, right? I mean, not everybody, obviously, but in the herp community, in the herp world, it's a podcast that he put out, and something we really need. And he's not giving me any money for this. I think he should be, but he's not. So, but here's a shout out to Mike. I'm listening to episode number 40. Subscribe to his podcast. It's great, and it passes time in a good way. All right, I am on the road that I'm going to be cruising now, actually. I just pulled in, as a matter of fact. And one of the good roads out here, it's a lesser traveled road by herpers and other cars. So onward I go. The unfortunate truth behind going out looking for snakes is a lot of them are DORs. Even though this road is minimally traveled, there's still a DOR cottonmouth right there. All right, I just pulled over for a turtle, and it is a chicken turtle. I love these guys. These guys are absolutely the best turtle we have here in Florida. Fight me. They have these beautiful broad striped legs right here. Oh, he's gonna bite me. These broad yellow striped legs in the front, and they have these stripedy pants in the back. And some have a net pattern on their shell. This one does not. It's young. I've seen a lot in this area, and a lot actually don't have that pattern. But this is a youngish turtle. By the looks of it, it's a female. And they have huge mouths, as you can see. They're a very nomadic turtle. They will travel great distances over land and enter a lot of ephemeral ponds and pools in the rainy season. And they'll actually spend a lot of time in the uplands, in the pine forest, and bury themselves under pine needles for months at a time. So this is a really cool find to see. I love these guys. This would be an eastern chicken turtle here. If you guys subscribe to the subspecies, if you are a splitter, if you're a lumper, it's a chicken turtle. Either way, really cool to see. And I am going to push her in the direction she was going, which was this direction, and see if she'll go. Oh, look at that. She did a little ninja kick. You gotta get off the road. You gotta get off the road. I'm gonna put her actually a lot further down in here. All right, I just dusted a pygmy rattlesnake back here. There's a lot of dust, as you can see, so I'm gonna let it settle. It's right back here, in situ, on the side of the road. What is that? Maybe that's a Clark eye. Oh, that's a Gulf salt marsh snake. Here we go. Check it out. Let me turn my car off real quick. All right. One of the inhabitants here in the Gulf Coast. Kind of a young one. There's a little trail. You hear in the background there's a green tree frog calling too. That's pretty cool. All right, well, I'm gonna see if I can get it across the road. And I think it's going anyway on its own. And into the salt marsh, it happens to be right there. Well, if I can focus on it, somewhere out there. See if I can get it going across the road a little faster. Come on, come on. Cool. There it goes. First snake of the night goes to a salt marsh snake. And that would be Nerodia clarki in this area. I find a lot of pygmies on this road, so that's why my mistake was it was a pygmy, because it was a very small clarki. I'm going to head on out. All right, guys, I've been hiking out in this salt marsh here for a little while. So I decided to pull over and walk out here. And right in this little mat of grass, I pulled out this guy, another salt marsh snake. There you go. That's kind of cool. On the crawl, Gulf salt marsh snake. This is bigger than the last one I saw, but a little less colorful. Whoa, bit the glass there. So, all right, I'm gonna let him go on his way. Not piss him off any more than he already is. As you can tell, I got a different camera lens here because I was taking pictures of scenery out here, and I had my regular DSLR camera, so that's why this is a little bit different looking. I'm gonna go back out and road cruise some more out here. Okay, guys, I just came in from walking out in the salt marsh, and I am getting bitten alive by horse flies, I guess, or deer flies. One bit me in the finger. It's already swelling up. I don't know why I get a reaction from these guys, but I do. I'm gonna head back on the road right now and see if anything is moving. It is just about sunset right now, so it's a perfect time to be on the road. Let's go get a look out. Oh, these flies are everywhere. They're hitting the window. It sounds like hail. Check this out. If I can get it in focus here. One-handing is not easy. Look at this. Blue stripe garter and a blue stripe ribbon snake. Only feet apart. I pulled over for the garter, and a few feet up was this ribbon snake. How cool is that? Check it out. All right, well, I'm gonna let the ribbon go. If I can get him to stop, I can get a good view of him, but here we go. Look at that. It's got a broad blue stripe, and then on the back, there's hardly any mid-dorsal stripe, and there it goes. So this is a nice example of a blue stripe garter. Blue stripe ribbon, and this is also a nice example of a blue stripe garter. This is a really pretty snake. Check this. All right, what I'm going to do, I'll probably take some photos of this guy and let him go. All right, I got the photos I wanted of this guy. I'm going to go and put it on its way. See you, buddy. All right, that was pretty cool. A twofer, and two of the endemic subspecies that live here on this Gulf Coast. Temperatures have already dropped probably 10 degrees since the sun has set. It drops cold with this high pressure. But it's already been a pretty good night. If I don't find anything else, so be it. Hopefully I will. I got my flashlight and I'm ready. Road is still pretty warm, so hope for the best. See you guys. Okay, so that was kind of a short video. A little bit of quality over quantity, I guess. I don't know. I'm a little frustrated right now. I'm actually just gonna go home and not cruise much more right now. The temperatures are in the low 70s. Stuff is still probably moving, but I was flying my drone to get some footage of the salt marshes, and for whatever reason, I don't know, it wouldn't come back. It just stayed out there, it stayed out there, it stayed out there. And I tried to send it home. I tried to make it go forward. It wouldn't go forward. It would go up and down in altitude, but it wouldn't come back. It just stayed out over the water. I managed to get it sort of to one side a little bit. I don't know if the wind blew it. I mean, there wasn't a lot of wind out there, so I don't really know why it wouldn't come back. So I just had to just watch it, just sit there and watch it until it ran out of batteries and crashed right into, I'm not sure that it crashed into water. I know I saw some reeds and grasses where it crashed, but it was still out beyond any place that I could get it. So I'm a little upset right now at that. Dang. I'm gonna try and maybe go out tomorrow and bring my kayak out to where I think it crashed down and see if I can retrieve it. I don't know, it got dark, so I have no idea exactly where it was. I couldn't even see flashing lights from the drone or anything. It just went straight down, and I don't know, it's kind of frustrating. Anyway, I'm heading home. I will catch you guys in the next video. Maybe I'll make a video of me trying to retrieve the drone as well. I don't know. Hopefully it's out there. God. So apparently that wasn't the end of the video. It's the next morning and I'm driving back out to where I lost my drone, where the drone crashed, that is. I have a marker on my drone app which shows the GPS location of where it crashed. And like I said, it was dark, so I really couldn't see exactly where it went down. The camera was on until like the last second, and I could see that it looked like it crashed into some grasses. So if it's sitting on top of the grass, that's great. If it's dropped down into the grass, that's obviously bad. Or if maybe it dropped into the grass and was elevated, but the tide came up last night. We had a full moon. I know that affects tides, so I'm hoping that maybe it didn't come too high and sucked it back down. I have my kayak on the roof right now. Just get back out here and put it in and see if I can't find it. I don't know. I don't feel good about it, but I feel worse if I didn't try, at least. So we're gonna go out and look for it. I'll see you guys in a minute. This is where the drone went down yesterday. Somewhere out here. I don't know if I'm gonna find it. I really don't. It looks really not promising. But I'm gonna get in here and see if I can't find it. Alright, I just dropped in on this culvert right here. And now I'm gonna head out over to where I think the drone is. It's somewhere over there. Geez, wish me luck. It's a beautiful morning. If I wasn't out here looking for a drone, I'd be a lot better spirit, I suppose. There it is. Found my drone. Completely submerged in salt water for 10 hours. That thing is toast, I can tell you that right now. Let me get up to it and get it. Well, I got it. Yep. I don't think there's any repairing that. That's not going to be good. I wonder if the memory card is salvageable. I don't think so. Okay, well, it's where I thought it went down. For whatever reason, it decided not to come back last night, so it's toast. Dang it. I did get the drone back. It's not in a good way, but at least I got it. I know what happened to it. I didn't leave it out here. It's frustrating. It is what it is. That is a lesson to all of you. If your battery is dying or is low on your drone, don't fly it. I think that must have been what was wrong with it. It must have just been too low to comprehend any commands that I was trying to give it. And that resulted in it not coming back. And that's frustrating. It's frustrating. All right, well, I'm going to head back in right now. I wish it was a better outcome. Wish it was stuck up in some of those reeds right there. I thought maybe it'd be a little higher when I saw it come down through the camera. I saw some grasses. I thought maybe it'd be stuck up a little bit, but no, it was right in the water right there.